a smooch of the highest theoretical value. My guy, Yukimura, my boy putting the smooches on HIMURO at the end, like, just to see her just at the end was amazing. The finale of Science Fell in Love, So I Tried to Prove It, episode 12, I thought it was fantastic. This whole show was great. Everything about it. It was just such a funny take on figuring out if you love somebody through scientific numbers and whatnot. And this episode, obviously, you found out that that manga girl is the one who destroyed it, and that she did that just so she can further her manga and everything. But we found out that she actually secretly bought another one just so she can break that one, and then, like, give the one that wasn't broken to Yukimura so he can give it to HIMURO, so that HIMURO can give it to him. So I'm thinking, like, this manga girl is, like, even though I still don't like her, even though she did what she did, like, I hated it, and that, like, it was cleared up that she actually didn't destroy the one that HIMURO actually bought for him. It's still, like, for real, though? Props to that manga girl, though, for being, like, so aggressive with this stuff and being, like, a terrible person to where she needs, like, she knows what she needs to do, needs to get it and how to get it and stuff. I'm honestly, props for the hustle for her, even though I still don't like her for what she did and everything. And then, like, what's her name? Ibarda, like, what was funny is that she ordered a bunch of, like, room service and such, because that manga girl said that she would pay for the whole trip and such. So she's like, all right, you know, Ibarda, I know what you're, like, she's thinking about her senpai being like, all right, I know what you're gonna do. Like, what you did, you kind of messed up a lot of things with HIMURO and Yukimura and everything, even though that kiss at the end, that was great, that you messed it up. So you know what, I'm gonna buy a hell of a lot of room service and stuff. That was, like, so funny. It looked like that manga senpai was so traumatizing. That was a great moment. And the episode was just so great with Yukimura and them just, like, freaking out, running around and stuff, trying to find where HIMURO is. And she's on this, like, the whole scene when she's sitting there, but, like, while the sun's going up, is so beautiful looking. And then what's so funny about, like, Yukimura and the whole situation was that when he arrived to her, he started telling her, like, this letter of, like, apology or whatever that she made with the gift is so bad. The grammar's terrible. What's wrong with you and stuff? What do you mean all this shit? Like, telling her, like, this isn't intellectual. This isn't a science type. What are you doing? And then just to see her freaking out like that, like, finally she kind of, like, broke and just started yelling out things that just bothered her. Not with exact numbers or anything, but that, like, you know what, this whole situation and everything, it felt interesting and stuff. I, like, the negative feelings that have skyrocketed, they seemed interesting, that happened when, like, we got into a fight and everything, and, like, my feelings of, like, fighting, like, I know it was wrong and it didn't make sense, and a lot of things didn't make sense, and my feelings, like, I'm, like, my head's up in the clouds, like, messed up, like, with a lot of dark thoughts and everything. I liked seeing that feeling, or watching her break down like this, because even though pretty much majority of things can be solved with numbers and such, expressing your emotions is also something that you need to do, especially in a situation like this. She's like, you know what? Like, the whole situation was interesting, but I don't want to feel this anymore. I want to hug you. I want to embrace you. I just want to be around you for 2 whole days. I didn't get to do anything, and I'm freaking out, negative thoughts and such. And, like, just that whole situation is just a beautiful ass moment. Like, just to see her finally breaking down, not literally with numbers as to why, but she's just like, I know it sounds not science-like or whatever, or intellectual, and I might sound dumb, but you know what? This is just how I'm feeling. Like, I can't, like, I have to say these things. And again, that was just a beautiful moment with her character and such. And it was just great, and I loved it. And then at the end and such, they started like they were arguing again, and like and him just embracing her and then kissed her with like waiting 30 seconds to just look into her eyes with like the perfect 100% moment. Okay. Sorry guys, sorry about that. A lot of people are coming in and out of the building, so I had to change locations real quick for the review. But anyways, like two of the things that like I also really loved about this episode was when like Himuro, like her ankle was hurting, and like it was really funny that like after, not that she broke her ankle, but like she hurt her ankle and like her heel broke and everything, so Yukimura had to carry her, and that was like so funny because he's a limp kind of person. He's not like a guy who regularly like works out or lifts or runs or anything like that. So just the fact that like he was carrying her and then he fell over was just the funniest thing. It wasn't that she's heavy or nothing, but also Yukimura is like, not only because I have to carry you with my terrible like physique or whatever, but that like I'm carrying you. That's why like I fell, and that's why I'm very nervous right now. Like that was so like cute and everything, because I mean like he's carrying her, he's holding her thighs, her chest is embracing his back. I mean, come on, ladies. I mean, ladies, gentlemen, you know like how he would be feeling that, right? And he falls, and then the cutest thing, she's like, he first of all, he's like, get off of me so like I can carry you again. And she's like, no, I haven't been able to touch you for 2 days. I'm gonna embrace you. I'm never gonna let go. I'll never let go of you ever again. And that was just such a cute thing that she was saying, and she was like tearing up and such, and I was kind of tearing up, but like most of the episode I was just smiling because it was such a good episode. And when he kissed her when the sun was going up, when it was sunrise, bro, like the animation and art sequence of that scene alone was so beautiful, and it was so well done, and I loved everything about it, and it was great. But the second thing that I want to talk about, the thing that I really liked also, was at the end of the episode, was when Yukimura and Kanade and Himuro were all in the lab at the end, and they're talking about like all of like the experiments and all of the substances that they collected and everything, the samples they collected and such. Like they were talking about like the kiss and everything, and Kanade is like, what happened after? What did you guys feel like doing after? And then they're both like, I wanted to kiss again. Like they both looked at each other, like Himuro and Yukimura looked at each other blushing, like I wanted to kiss again right away. That was the cutest thing. And then they both started saying rhetorical things like funny things about how their kissing was, and like Himuro was like, I can't let him like know that I was thinking that I wanted to kiss him again and everything. So she like makes fun of how his first kiss was, like where they bumped teeth, bumped noses and shit like that. That was adorable. And then he goes and says that like her lips were like salty and rough and chappy or whatever, and she attacks him like saying like, oh, I'm sorry for that happening. And then he's saying that her lips, like, I'm sorry, like him saying her lips are like really nice, and were really nice and soft and everything. So then they're like, oh, let's try it again, let's try one more time. And then Kanade like leaves, she's like narrating the whole thing, bro. That whole sequence was adorable. That was a great episode. I would love to have a second season. Hopefully we do. Maybe next year or like a year and a half from now or something. I can see that happening. And it was great. I loved the episode and everything. But yeah, that's the end of the science fell in love. So I tried to prove it. Season 1, because hopefully there's a season 2. But what did you guys think about this finale? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about the finale, your thoughts about what I said. Like the video if you liked the episode, or if you liked anything I had to say and stuff like that. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos and things like that, because this spring is going to be a good season for anime. a really good season for me personally, for anime and stuff. But anyways, so peace and love, guys, and I will see y'all later with the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. And plus ultra and I can only do one hand. La Tom. All right. See you guys later.